I am making a fixed ridge line for my wife's hammock, and I've already got a Locked Brummel on one end of her ridge line. I've got her ridge line measured out, and so I thought I'd go ahead and show you how to go about making a Locked Brummel. It's relatively simple. It's not too difficult at all. I've already got marked where I want my lock to be. What you do, first of all, you'll start off by thinning the end. You'll just take in about an inch back, pull one strand out, cut it off. I wouldn't advise using a knife upside down underneath the sewing machine, but my scissors will not cut this Amsteel. This is 7/64 Amsteel. I'm going to cut about 3 strands out. Actually, I think I'm going to cut 4 out. This Amsteel has about, I think it's 8 strands. I'm going to take half of those. And what I do, I just taper it down from 1 inch all the way down. The last one I cut off, I didn't cut off probably about, I don't know, 3/16 of an inch, but it's got a nice taper now. So what I'll do, where I want my lock at, right here, where you see where I've got a little mark there, I'll take my tool, stick it through like so, grab a hold of that little taper, pull it back through with it. What you'll do, you just work your Amsteel through. Like so. Alright, still got my kink there where I'm going to have my loop. Make sure my loop is still about 3 inches, and it is. Now, what we want to do next is this tag in here. Flip it over. Alright. What I do, I take my fingers and I pinch it just right above where it's going to lock it. Then I'll pull that tag in out a little bit, and then I squeeze it together. I used to do this with a piece of wire. And I'm going to be honest with you, this little tool here was worth the $3 I paid for it on Amazon. So it makes things a lot quicker. After you go through, you'll grab the other end. It's a little thicker because you've already got your Locked Brummel on the other end. So it's going to be just a little more difficult, but it is not as bad as what you might think. Maybe it won't make a liar out of me. Just kind of work that Amsteel, it'll spread apart. There we go. And you take it. Alright, now you just pull all this back through like so. You'll pull it down and lock it, and that is actually a Locked Brummel. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bury this tag in to clean everything up. What you want to do, you want to kind of measure down. Come down past a little bit, pinch it up, take your handy dandy little tool. Feed it right through the middle of the Amsteel. If you'll pinch just above that tool and push down, it'll spread that Amsteel out for you. What you want to do, you want to bring your threader out right as close to this this lock as you can get. Okay. Then you'll just feed that tag right down through the center of your Amsteel. And again, it takes a little coaching to get it to start, but usually once it starts, it feeds down pretty good. Alright, you just pull it plumb out the side just like so. Make sure your lock is good and tight. Now what you want to do, let me hold it here, just take your hand and you'll milk the Amsteel back down, pulling that tag up inside, making a good, nice, clean Locked Brummel. And there you go. That is one ridge line finished. My wife will be pleased. Thanks for watching.